Alright.
You better pour yourself some back up.
Nah, bro.
You mean nah, bro? No one told you to fucking destroy the shot, fam. This guy.
I like that on camera, son.
I look up and this nigga's like. What the
You
fuck?
fucking damaged that shot just
I'll
now.
take the next shot soon. Don't worry, bro.
This guy Q's wilding. He's wilding.
Don't worry, I'll take it after through the pod now when it gets late.
Yeah. So we lit. We live.
Yep.
And you already know what it is. Welcome back, Kickin with Kelo Q.
Yes, sir.
Jeez. So yo, real quick, we just gotta show you these booming little cookies. You know the vibe. I want to put it properly.
You feel?
Kickin with Kelo and Q cookies.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? This guy's an idiot.
I should do what it's started saying like this. Yes, sir.
Yeah, them cookies is there because, you know, right around the water cooler it was the flipping 1 year anniversary thing.
You don't know.
You know, it took like 5-6 months off, but you know the vibe.
We out here, bro. We out here, bro.
So yeah, dog, you know the vibes. This one, we're back. And before we even start anything, dog, let me go to the people them that was giving us the smoke.
Oh my goodness.
Because we got the smoke for y'all. Just let y'all
Y'all want to come shoot shots? Y'all want to shoot that? You're like, without no fucking, no
talking
aim.
the most shit. My nigga Snacks was out there giving it up. So y'all know, we was hollering at Keith Shante the other day. And not we, my nigga Snacks. He wants to profess his love. He wants to holler at Shorty. Now all of a sudden the fucking bitter woman crew decides to try to shit on us. Hold on, let me see who it was. First is some girl. Whack, first queen I am. You guys are a bunch of fucking punks. This young, beautiful, talented, yes I said talented, can buy and sell you both sitting there laughing. Have you guys looked at yourselves in the mirror? First of all, what do you mean buy and sell me? Like a slave? I'm a black man. You don't say that shit.
No, well, it's funny. You want to bad up mans for supposedly tearing down a queen, and you want to call guys slaves. All right, keep reading.
You know what I'm saying? Boom, here comes, where the next chick at? She commented again. I didn't even book this.
Oh, she's a new one. She's a new one.
I didn't even book. She commented again. She said, because they said it's not that deep. She said it's not that deep. You two are probably older than her, yet you sit there degrading the life and hard work of a young lady. And in your words, it's not that deep. Boy, bye. You guys stay in your corner, in your nothing of a life, and let grown folks do grown folks stuff. Here you go. One for each of you. She put a baby bottles emoji. One, she just said that we're older than her, but then said that grown folks do grown folks business. First of all, Keisha is older than me. I'm still in my 20s. She's in her early 30s. You know how I know
We'll find out for you guys.
You know how I know she's in her early 30s? Nigga, you got a phone too. The fuck?
Yeah, where is my phone?
You know how I know she's in her early 30s? Because she was at 106 in Park when I was still in high school. She's like Bow Wow age. I don't want to hear that shit. Here comes the next bitch. I mean, lady. Sorry. Nah, you know what? Y'all bitches right now. So yeah. Somebody said vacate all the way.
She's 30. She's 32.
32.
32. There you go.
So she older than me and him. So nice your beak.
There goes another point of yours.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like grown folks do grown folk stuff.
Hold on. Before you continue, all I'm gonna say is this: if you're gonna sit there and try to roast and get at us about things that you don't believe in or you don't feel is right, take the time to see what the fuck we're talking about. Cause you seem like an idiot. I'm not calling you an idiot, but you seem like an idiot. You know what I'm saying? Because if you even watch half of that clip, we were giving her a lot of praise. Nobody disrespected her work, her line, anything she did. I was singing her song. So it's like, if you cannot watch a social media platform and take a joke as a joke, then I think that like social media is not for you. I'm just saying, I don't think it's for you because how you get so offended over a joke about a girl who doesn't even know you? Now that we're here roasting your dumb ass, is she gonna set up for you? Is she gonna come and comment and come defend you?
Exactly.
I don't think so.
And 50 seconds of the video was a man talking about love for her. It was the last 5 seconds of the video. You know what I'm saying? Like, nice your beak. But here comes this next bill.
Yeah, see the next one.
Vacate all the way. She said, and these would be the same guys hollered at her in a heartbeat. Get the fuck out of here. Chop. I clearly said she's a sweetheart, and Snacks clearly was trying to holler at her. What's wrong with these my youths? And here's the last girl. Harps 100. Harps 0000. All private accounts, by the way. These guys looking for bait and attention, y'all. Don't take the bait. Only commenting on this so others can heed the warning. Look at their good-for-nothing faces and devil-hating ways. Look at these sorry Toronto brothers. So pathetic, so sad. Devil-hating? Niggas couldn't do nothing with me to put the devil on me. I prefer niggas to squeeze the metal on me.
Oh my
Come
god.
on.
Devil hate because of a joke? A joke? This is, I'm gonna do a Soldier Boy. A joke. You're talking about a joke.
Yo, ladies, relax. Stop being so hateful. You know, you're hating more than we're hating. It was a joke. I bet you she seen it, she would have laughed too. Who knows? She may have been mad. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't really care.
She gets mad at everything.
You know, because the top 5 thing?
Yeah, she got mad at the top 5. Like, since we're on a Keisha Shante topic, let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Because even me, when I seen her beef with top 5, I was like, yo, what did the man say that was wrong? You haven't dropped a hit in a while. Like, if you've been doing other things, that's cool. Nobody's hating on what you've been doing outside of that. But obviously in music, he's the man that's popping right now.
Mm-hmm.
So if the man says, yo, I'm gonna make you popping again,
He's right.
he's right. Keisha, we never heard about you until that live.
Yeah, last time I heard about you was BET 106 Park. I'm not gonna cap still.
So it was like,
and I was
so
wondering
it's like,
where you went.
it's
And
like,
I
it's
seen
like,
you and I was like, oh, she's looking sweet. Like, he kind of brought you back to my attention. I don't even fuck with top 5 or 6 buzz.
it's like, why? Why do it? I don't know, bro. I don't know.
But on all that, we'll leave that. We just have to, you know?
Address the hate.
Yeah.
We love.
Yeah. So while we're in the music, gotta talk about the biggest thing in music right now. You know, the vibes. Fucking Kanye West. Kanye West in his rants lately. I don't even want to call them rants because he's actually... Kanye lately has been talking to stuff that Kanye back in the day used to talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he just doesn't know how to really express it.
Yeah, but now, yeah, he still doesn't really know how to express himself. He's always not really known how to express himself, but it's not just about Kanye. It's not just about Kanye, his rant that he's on. He wants musicians to get their work, to get
trying to make people understand what's going on and shit.
because they be robbing these guys. So
It's a masters. Like, he wants people to be able to own the music that they
Yes.
basically
They
play in movies, they play in commercials, they syndicate all over, and a lot of the artists don't even get paid for that. Like on Spotify, a lot of the music you listen to on Spotify, those artists don't get
they
paid
get
for
like
that. The
33
record labels do.
cents
Or
every
less.
1,000 spins or something like that.
Exactly.
Like, that's horrible.
Yeah, it's bad.
Every
So-
1,000 spins. Telling you, yeah, he said I want to get even Drake's masters back for Drake because he knows nobody has their master. To get your masters is hard, and usually when you get your masters, they try to kill you, aka what they did to Michael.
Yep.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
They want to do the Prince.
They know that's when and officially like, they can't make money off you.
They can't make money off you no more. Now you making your money, and there's only 2 people that's what I was trying to school. I was trying to show my virgins the other day because they're asking, they're like, yo. Then Jay-Z didn't own Kanye's masters, and we'll get to that in a second. But I was like, no, Rockefeller had a deal that they're not really giving out this type of deal anymore. But Rockefeller had a deal where they had majority of the masters of their artists, but they didn't have it necessarily for Jay at the time, except for their first album. Birdman and Master P were the only guys that got the 80% masters. Like, you get to own your shit and your label shit and just kick us back a distribution deal. And I really believe they gave that to Master P and Birdman because they were in the South and didn't think they were going to make money like they did.
Definitely.
And then they ended up being Master P and fucking Birdman. Cash money and no limit, we know it. So, shout out to Kanye on that. And Kanye even said, hold on, I actually took a picture of what he said that he deleted.
Oh, for his daughter,
For his
right?
daughter.
Yeah, that shit's crazy, yo.
He said, Northie, I'm going to war and putting my life on the line, and if I am murdered, don't ever let white media tell you I wasn't a good man. When people threaten to take you out of my life, just know I love you. That sounds like a man that knows that what he's saying right now could cost him his life.
No, he's fighting the fight right now.
He's fighting the fight. He's fighting what Prince fought for, what MJ, what a lot of mans fought for. And usually the people that fight for it and get to do it aren't as big as him.
No, sure. That's how I respect him for making a move, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
do all the bullshit.
Do
This
all
was
the
a good
bullshit
shit.
that Kanye's ever done, you know what I'm saying? But like, like I said, like it's a good way for Kanye to kind of, I guess, kind of shine light on the situation, and even just put pressure on a lot of like labels and contract people and like lawyers and shit like that. Like, you know, when it comes to those times that these artists are now going to be like, for example, if you don't know about something, you can't ask about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like now that it's kind of a shine the light and people kind of see like, oh shit, Kanye's willing to go to this extent for this stuff.
Yeah.
Like, maybe I should look into it. maybe I should ask my manager or my fucking lawyer, yo, what
What's
is the word
going
on
on,
that?
yeah.
What is, what's my situation? So
You know what's crazy about that too? Is one, it was a couple of years ago I heard Freddie Gibbs say something like that where he's like, yo, artist, you don't have to sell your whole masters. You can sell your masters and your publishing for 10 years and then get it back after. Like, there's so much stuff you could do and not just give it to them for lifetime. Now, artists don't know that as much.
mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. You know what's crazy about this master shit is this came from the original record label, right? The record business, music industry. We're in a whole new world. This is the streaming era now. This is not selling albums and stuff like that. The laws and rules should change automatically.
The problem is that a lot of these artists want advances, so a lot of them are producing the music, and the money's not coming in fast enough. It's now starting to come in faster for them, but the money wasn't coming in fast enough. So when they're releasing it on the different platforms and it's doing well, they're unsigned or whatever the case may be, but they're not making no money off of it, right? So especially right now, they're not making no money because of no shows. Usually they would get shows
Tours,
and tours and stuff like that, and be featured at people's concerts and shit like that. But when artists, like I was saying before, when artists release the music independently, they're not really necessarily making dollars right away. So they go for these deals to make.
Because they have to do so much more of the work when you're independent. You have to do everything. And then if you get too big, the major labels, they're friends with the fucking platforms and stuff, so they try to stop you. Yeah. Yo, don't. If you keep working with him, we're not working with you with this artist.
Or they just drop their platinum artists on the same day you drop your shit and make you bad, like shit like that. They don't know how to play.
They know how to play the game, and that's why I say it should be a little bit changed. Because I do understand. If I sign you as an artist, you have no money, and I'm paying for your studio session and everything. I understand, but you shouldn't be putting in hidden fees into this shit and like,
you see
your
when
entire budget is for you.
You see when Kanye was posting his contract,
all the fuckery that was on it. That's what I'm saying. Like,
fees.
you shouldn't be doing that type of stuff because at the end of the day, if I put $1 million into you, and then you sold 5 million copies at $10.99 or $15.99, because that's what it used to be back in the day, $10.99 or $15.99 for an album. We made triple what I invested in you. Why am I robbing you? It's like what they did to DLC. Like it's just greedy. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I understand I put some money in you, let me make back my money, but holy, like that type of slavery robbery is
talking about greedy and robbery. What about what Jay-Z did to fucking Kanye, bro? That's true. Supposedly, if you guys ever seen Kanye saying that Jay-Z sold his masters, Kanye West masters.
Kanye didn't say it.
Okay,
DJ Academics posted it, and Kanye actually said, like, this isn't between me and Jay, I'm not beefing with a black man.
Yeah, but pretty much, but supposedly, Kanye West's masters was sold to, who's it again?
Def Jam.
For Jay-Z's masters in order for Jay-Z to receive his masters back. So.
And I think that is one of the super snakiest shit I ever heard in my life. Because
it's crazy.
Jay-Z has always preached ownership, like since he came up. I've seen interviews of Jay-Z in 1998 talk about own your shit so that they can't hold it over you and all this type of shit. So for you to do that to other artists, come on, man. We gotta stop doing what the white man was doing to us.
Yeah, facts. So.
We're not them. And I'm not talking about regular white folks. You know which white man I'm talking about. The elites. We're not them. We should not be doing those type of shit. So if it's true, and Jay-Z did do that to get his, I lose a little bit of ratings for you. Yeah, like,
so then you don't have ratings for Cameron either then?
Oh no, Cameron doing what he did to Joel Santana, I always never rated.
Okay.
I always thought that was fuckboy shit. Always thought it was fuckboy shit. Because it's just like Jim Jones saying, and I kind of understand Jim Jones beefing with Max B more, saying that I'm not going to release you. I understand that more than selling. Cameron sold Joel Santana's rights to Def Jam when Jay-Z was the president of Def Jam, as Joel was dissing Jay-Z for you guys. Come on, man. Like,
he just let the man get complete. They just snubbed everything.
Over. Like, you can't do that. Like, Cam. I fuck with Cam. I fuck with Cam.
That was crazy.
But that was one of the slimiest moves I ever heard. That and him trademarking Vamp Life. I think it was Vamp Life or Bird Gang. He trademarked
Bird Gang, yeah.
And he's like, Jim Jones wasn't doing it. So, fam, if you want to trademark it and give it to Jimmy, then okay, but that's not what you're doing. You trademarked it to make money. Bro, that's slimy, fam. Cameron really is Rico from fucking Paid in Full.
Cameron is good.
What about the snitching? Like, what? Like,
that we know of.
Bro, I'm just saying, like, you know, some of you musicians, you guys need to fix up, bro. Like,
Yeah, the music's a dirty game,
just keep fighting for what Kanye's fighting for. He's fighting for all of us. So everybody that's hating on Kanye right now, well, not all of us like me, but I mean like our niggas, Snacks, Grams, Reason, anybody in America ones, the 50s, all those guys. He's fighting for everybody. Because even 50 doesn't own majority of his masters. He just made so much fucking money and sold so many records that of course he's gonna get money.
Yeah,
there's no point in robbing him. Like, but even he doesn't even own all his masters because when he tried to block Rick Ross from sampling his song, sampling in the club, they said he couldn't because it was split like 4 ways between Jimmy, Eminem, Dr. Dre, and 50. So all 4 of them would have to sign off on it for him to block it. And I'm like, wow, like what is going on? Like
Jimmy
Iovine.
Jimmy
Iovine, yeah. But that's really all I want to talk about for music wise, other than, you know, some music came out and shit. Moneybagg Yo and Black Youngster dropped an album, and Alicia Keys just dropped a new album. I haven't heard none of this shit yet.
I heard some of the Moneybagg Yo.
Yeah, we heard some of the Moneybagg Yo stuff. Yeah, it was alright.
I gotta take it in again.
You know what I'm saying? I think we missed last week. Conway dropped last week, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we missed Conway's album.
From king to a god.
Bro, those guys don't fucking stop working, eh?
Never.
The only person I think works as much as them in music is Styles P.
Currency.
And Currency. Oh no, yeah, Currency. Sorry,
Currency,
he dropped the album this weekend too. So Currency, I'm gonna look out for years. Wait, the music got the heady flow. So you know it's gonna be hot.
And then there's this new girl named Armani Caesar.
Yeah,
she dropped the Liz.
She Liz, some album like that. She's fine. I'm not gonna lie. I went to her page.
And she spits bars.
Yeah, she spits bars too. Yeah. She does. No, I'm just saying that she's fine. You know? It's like Saweetie. I never want to hear a Saweetie song without the video. Just keep it real.
I never heard this.
It's different. Like Nicki can rap. Megan Thee Stallion can rap. I can hear their songs without the video. I would love to see the videos, but I can hear their songs without it. I don't know about Saweetie though. But tap in. Fuck it. Anyway, we're gonna move off the music. Talk about some basketball shit, because you know we've been going at it about Bronny. Instagram just be on some bullshit sometimes though. So we're definitely gonna watch that Social Dilemma shit. Everybody watch that. So and if you decide to leave Instagram, you should only come on Instagram to see our page. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Or you can check us on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Spotify.
Or Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
There's other ways to find us, bro. We ain't going to just be on the one type of, trap network, you feel me?
We all chill. But anyway, let's move into the sports. And I said LeBron before we went into, but before we even get into LeBron James.
Yeah, let's talk about the basketball stuff.
Let's talk about Bronny real quick. Because we can lead this real quick. LeBron James Jr. Fam, what are you doing? My boy went on Instagram
smoking
blunts on his Instagram page and posted it to his story. And then I seen a comment where somebody said he's gonna catch La Belt when LeBron gets home. I was dying at that comment.
Nah, look, the picture I sent you was the funniest one, bro.
Which one?
The one when Jason Taylor's drinking the water like this,
yeah.
And it's like when J.R. Smith when LeBron asked Bronny where he got the pack from, and J.R. was like drinking the water like, oh fuck.
Because I seen Beard I seen one where it was like some African dad and he had his belt. He's like, he said some African shit. And I was like, oh man, like that shit fun. But Bronny, man, your dad's supposed to is trying to focus on the game right now. Now he had to call you FaceTime. I seen that FaceTime one too with Snoop Dogg. There's a call. It's like LeBron calling Bronny and Bronny's Snoop Dogg. And it's like the phone's ringing. He's just looking at the phone. Yeah. I was like, these guys are killing me. But fam,
LeBron's gonna have to be like, yo, fam, you gotta know you're a brand, bro. Like,
yeah, you're a brand.
Like, I'm pretty sure LeBron listen to have a guy that like knows while gone, but it's like, yo, if you're doing that, bro, like you gotta keep it. Of
course, because don't get it twisted, bro. He's a teenager. We've all smoked when we were teenagers. Yeah. That's when you're gonna try it.
Just because he's
nothing wrong with
the son of a legend doesn't mean you can't learn, you know.
But guess what I didn't do as a teenager?
To the world.
Post on Facebook or MySpace at the time. Do you remember MySpace?
Yeah, of course.
Or MySpace at the time that I was smoking that shit. Even when we took pictures with bottles that we were underage drinking on, it was only on our MSN.
Yeah,
maybe.
You know
what I'm saying?
You're not putting that
out there. You could only put it there because you know your nukes and pops.
You're not gonna check it.
Facebook, that was off limits. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be smarter than that, bro. Your dad's over here trying to focus, and you're over here, and you know they're gonna ask your dad. You know the reporters are gonna ask your dad tomorrow. Oh, what do you think about your son smoking weed, smoking the reefer, the marijuana? Fucking guys, yo.
It's gonna be bad for him still.
Anyway, before all that too, since we're on the LeBron topic, people, I just need to ask, does LeBron not have a couple narcissistic traits? Because that's just my whole thing. And I'm not saying it's a negative thing. I've been saying to be that great, you kind of have to be a little narcissistic. And mostly my point is the need for self-importance. The need for attention and inflated thing of thinking that you're so self-important, which I understand because LeBron James has been the most important person in any room he's walked into since he was 10 years old.
Okay, so before I even say anything else, how do you knock him and then say you understand it?
It's not because I didn't say it as a knock.
You
never
did.
said it as a knock.
No, but you said one thing.
posted
No,
it.
hold on. You just said that one thing about it because of this and that. Bro, at the end of the day, like I said before, you gotta differentiate the line between, like, if you want to even call it being cocky, and conceited, and being a narcissist, because you as a player or as somebody who builds up yourself and pride yourself on what you can do and what you accomplish, by promoting what you do, does not make you a narcissist person. What makes you a narcissist is that the fact that you can only see yourself.
Or that you manipulate things to go in your favor.
Hold on, so LeBron James doesn't manipulate scenarios and situations. He's the same guy that walked out of a meeting when they were boycotting, came back the next day and said, the Bucks didn't have a plan, so I came up with a plan. And I know from the stories that they reported, and Jaylen Brown and all them, Jaylen Brown was the nigga that told everybody, yo, shut the fuck up. The Milwaukee Bucks had the right to do whatever they wanted to do. And other players, young players, are pissed off about LeBron doing that. They're looking at him like...
Did you say I or did you say we?
No, he legit said I. Legit said I came up with the plan. And I'm like, LeBron, did you or did George Hill come up with the plan?
I gotta see that guy. So he said...
I feel like George Hill is the one that came up with the shit.
Well, to be honest, the Bucks went on the wrong way.
What do you mean?
Because they in a sense, they should have informed the NBA that they were gonna, they should have not say the NBA, but they should have informed the rest of the teams like, yo, we're not gonna play, you know. Because at the end of the day, the Raptors and the Celtics spoke about it the day before the games that they didn't know. Yo, we don't know if we're gonna play our next game,
That's
right?
true.
But Milwaukee didn't say anything, and then the day comes now. Half the Mavs go out there and they're like, yo, let's not do it.
No, but that's what I was gonna say. I don't think this was something that they just started discussing this in the locker room.
That's
as
terrible.
we're getting ready, because George Hill brought it up.
I know, but I'm saying that is terrible.
But that's real life, man. At the end of the day, it happened in Wisconsin.
It
didn't happen nowhere else. It happened in Milwaukee.
But then
Well,
why?
not
Like,
Milwaukee, but
why would the in a sense, like what LeBron said? I don't feel you have to say. I have to watch it up again. 'Cause I thought he said, like, yo, they didn't talk to us about it because I guess he said I had a plan or whatever.
No,
I
no,
thought
he
he
said he was mad that, like, that was the thing that made a lot of them mad. Like, what made him mad, and I guess Kawhi and shit, because Kawhi was also a person that said it was cancel the season. And LeBron did say that. So big ups LeBron for that, because he did say, fuck the season.
Yeah,
If we're not doing what we need to do. But flipping you need to answer that shit?
that's all good.
Alright. Flipping so whatever, like, I do rate that part. But him saying that, yo, I came up with a plan because they didn't have a plan, which they didn't. And I'm not saying they shouldn't have. But the first step of doing something, is rebelling. It is taking that step. And I kind of feel like LeBron and them felt away because they put them in a position where they had to all forfeit. Or where everybody had to. Like, even Orlando.
No, they
Orlando
were going
couldn't
to.
take it to forfeit. Not every team was going to do that. The Thunder and the Rockets were warming up, I think. They were getting ready to play.
Yeah, because
the Magic came out and warmed up to play.
They did because they didn't know.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. The only teams that actually discussed not playing
Was the Raptors.
and Celtics. Not just the Raptors. It was the Celtics and Raptors. They actually met in their hotel and
Who were the
discussed not
Celtics
playing.
facing?
The Raptors. It was the second round. No.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't. We were facing Brooklyn.
No. It wasn't the second round, but we already swept thing, and the Celtics already swept Philly. That's why we were playing game. We're supposed to play game 1.
Oh yeah.
Because it was game 5 for every other series
It
that's
was
still
supposed to be
going
game
on.
1. Yeah.
But we were still because they're starting it. Even right now, like, they're playing game 3 tonight. And the Nuggets and shit is only gonna play game 2 tomorrow because they started a couple days over.
Yeah, I feel you.
So that my shit with that, like, LeBron shouldn't have said that type of shit because he does rub people the wrong way in that sense. And LeBron is trying to position himself to being the Muhammad Ali of this generation. But you're not that because you're not a radical. If he was a radical, he would kind of press Nike. Yo, why do we still have kids making shoes?
He would have to be willing to take some jail time for him to be on
For
Muhammad
certain
Ali
shit.
stuff.
And even
Yeah,
not even just
yeah,
that.
sure.
Muhammad Ali at that time changed his name from Cassius Clay to Muhammad Ali, joined the Nation of Islam, which motherfuckers were like, whoa, what?
It's hard to say.
And said, yo, I'm not going on thing. So that's why he can't do it.
But no lie though, it's really hard to compare them, just because of the times. You know what I'm saying? Like
We're more progressive, more progress.
Well, like Muhammad Ali fought things for us that we didn't have to fight now. So it's like LeBron is radical in his own way in this generation because a lot of people technically wouldn't do or say things that LeBron would do, or like stand the way LeBron stands for certain things. Like,
I
like
rate
for
that.
example,
You know,
like,
I rate that about
like
him.
R.I.P. to him, but I don't think Kobe would take a lot of the stance that LeBron takes as like the greatest player.
No, Kobe didn't start doing that until the end of his career. I mean, not the, sorry, after he retired.
Yeah.
In retirement, he started stepping
and,
up for black people and shit a lot more.
And to be honest with you, I still wouldn't say it's for black people. I more say he really did it for women. You know what I'm saying? When there's nothing
Yeah,
wrong
his
with
daughters
it.
too. But no, he was doing some shit in LA. That's why LA niggas love Kobe, because Kobe would be like he was in the hood type of shit, like trying to help them out.
Yeah, from when he was in LA, from time he's always been like that. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying that.
But
like,
he wouldn't have took the stance that LeBron
yeah,
does.
he wouldn't have
100%
took it, right? So
correct.
it's a different type of fight right now.
It's the biggest thing I rate about LeBron James is the fact that but I also think it's kind of a business decision, but it's also him, because LeBron is in the culture. Like, he's in the culture. He's in hip hop and stuff like that. He's young. He still listens to rap music and all that shit. He's in the culture of that type of stuff. Is why he knows, I can't not speak on certain shit. I can't position myself differently because they're not gonna like me. Look at what they did to Mike. Look at how they look at Michael Jordan. Yeah, we buy Michael Jordan shoes, but black people don't fuck with Michael Jordan like how they should, and how we will and do fuck with LeBron James, because we do.
Nobody.
LeBron's one of the realest niggas. I will say that
for sure.
As a dude, he's the best black role model we have in my life.
Yeah.
In my life.
Sure. In our generation, definitely.
And I have mad love for him for that shit. That's what I'm trying to say. It's never really to hate a LeBron. It's not, when I criticize him something, it's not hating him. I appreciate him. It's kind of the stuff that go around him that I don't really like, but it's never on him.
Absolutely.
But even on that, I can big up and say LeBron's probably gonna win his 4th ring this year.
Yeah, for
They
sure.
can move right on to the Lakers Nuggets series. They slapped the Nuggets game 1, but kind of knew that was gonna happen. Nuggets came off of game 7.
Yeah,
Lakers
it's
been
a tough game
waiting.
for him.
It was
And
also
plus,
the day.
and plus, we know that, like, Denver likes to come back from 3-1. So they gotta let LA get their 3 wins first before they start making the series.
Exactly.
Then win a little game, so that series is gonna be good. But the Lakers are probably gonna win in 5 or 6 games. I can see that. Like, if Denver wins, salute. The Lakers is winning that. And when I really realized Lakers was winning it is when I seen something from their huddle, and they're going Mamba on 3, 1, 2, 3, Mamba, and I was like, oh shit.
Say, man,
They're winning. A nigga said to me, he's like, "Yo, you're mad. You said the NBA is rigged or something." I said, "The NBA is rigged. It's 100% rigged." The reason why they allowed the Raptors last year is because we had a superstar on our team, Kawhi Leonard.
Facts.
If we did not have a superstar on our team, if we just had an all-star, they weren't rigged at first. We've been had all-stars. It was a superstar on our team.
For sure.
So, the reason I say it's rigged is because the NBA is the only league where a ref got booked cheating and named other refs who are still reffing.
Scott Foster.
Bro, the man named like 4 refs who are still reffing right now.
Was that guy's name? Some Danny Crawford? Or whatever?
Yep. And is Danny Crawford not still reffing, or he just retired like last year?
I swear he just retired.
He just retired. So it's the only league where a man said
yeah.
that. So you know what I'm saying? But
even last series too, against Raptors, he ended the ball. I just see some
don't talk
moments
about
of like
Tony Brothers, bro. I hate that.
I'm not even getting into that.
Yeah.
But that Miami Boston series though,
Game 3 on right now. As a matter of fact, Game 3 on right now. Boston's coming on a little bit strong. Still gonna lose.
Yeah, they're still gonna lose though. They can't.
The Boston may win this game off of the fact that they had a fight after the last game.
No, I think it's not good for them though.
Yeah, I don't think so. I said if they go up like they are right now, if they go up, I said it will be good for them. If they go down in this game at like 10 points, it's over.
There's no one thing. They've been doing this the whole series. They hold the lead in the third quarter. Miami makes the push. 4th quarter, Miami wins the game. It's just.
Saying they're the Clippers of the East.
Nah, they just can't close, bro. Really and truly, I was looking at the stats. I'm like, yo, they're really missing that Gordon Hayward push.
Yeah,
because
he's the best playmaker of the
because really
team.
and truly, after even if like, because last game, Kemba, Tatum and Brown all had 20 plus, and they didn't shoot too bad. They all shot about like around over 50%.
Pretty fucking good.
Right, and they still lost. So that's what I'm saying, and because you're banking on Marcus Smart and Daniel Theis to give you the
Jimmy
extra
Butler
points.
only scored 14 points.
Exactly, but it's like your next scorer you're banking on is Marcus Smart, who he's kind of up and down with his scoring, you know. So that's what I say. Gordon Hayward would have helped him out a lot. I don't know. Miami, this is what it is. Miami and friggin', as of this series, LA, but before it was Denver, they just look the most poised. They look like they're playing together. They look like they're all coherent. Like,
you know what Miami reminds me of? And when I see a Miami Lakers series, what it kind of reminds me of?
Detroit.
I was gonna say, since 2004. That's what it reminds me of. Just well-rounded team, defense and shooting. Except Detroit at that time was mid-range and shit.
That's my fucking squad, bro.
Came up out of nowhere. Everybody's
squad.
gonna think that the Lakers will beat them in like 4 games, 5 games, and it ain't gonna be one of those.
Nah.
So that's my team right there, stud.
Detroit, baby.
So I'm gonna say, as much as I think Lakers gonna win the championship, I think Miami Heat may win the championship this year, fam.
Is Miami gonna steal
You
it,
know what's
eh?
crazy is I don't like Jimmy Butler.
You think they're gonna steal it?
And he gonna win MVP. It's
Nah,
gonna be fucking crazy.
I think LA's gonna win it in like 6 games.
Yeah, I can see that too.
Yeah.
AD MVP.
No, Brown's
I
good.
know, I'm
for
just
sure.
fucking around. Alright, we're gonna stick on last fucking shit that we wanna talk about. Other than Heat and shit is the MVP conversation. But before we do that, yo, Baker Mayfield, you still fucking suck. I'll never say that you're good until you start really playing good. You're wasting Odell Beckham's career. Odell Beckham responded to the fucking shit.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
That's the
Yeah,
funniest shit
it's
you
the
ever
funniest thing
heard. He also didn't really deny it, but I never believed it in the
No,
first
he did
place.
deny it. He did deny
But
it.
you know what's fucked is and I seen the clip again of the girl talking. Bro, she's like, oh, the craziest thing I ever done, because they asked her the craziest thing, and she's like, oh, I shit on Odell Beckham wanted me shit on. And they're like, did you do it? She's like, yeah, no, actually I did. Like I didn't do it. I couldn't do it. What? So you said it's the craziest shit you ever done, but yeah, you couldn't do it. Told you they're lying. Anyways, Giannis deserved the MVP.
He did.
LeBron James tried to say the other yesterday that he didn't understand why he got 16 votes, which I understand he should have got a little bit more votes.
Yeah, for sure.
Really, he kind of shouldn't, because it should have been Giannis the entire time. And LeBron was saying, "Oh, is it a voting system is flawed? Is it about the watching the game, or is it about the narrative?" But the narrative has been, it's LeBron's 17th season. It's LeBron's 17th season. It's LeBron's 17th season, which is not a fucking stat.
That's not the narrative, though.
That was the narrative. That's why LeBron
for
is
the
even,
MVP?
That's why he's even in the MVP conversation, to be honest with you.
No, it's not.
Yeah, you know why he should be eliminated from that conversation? If KD got eliminated from playing with Steph Curry, how the fuck is LeBron not eliminated from playing with AD?
Because
it's a top 5 player.
No, because Steph Curry had 4 players on the team.
It wasn't. It was literally because Steph Curry. Klay Thompson's not an MVP candidate, and neither is Draymond.
No, but it's the team. It's the amount of players on that team that made them great. That's like, yo, it's hard to say you are the best player when your team is amazing.
All right, LeBron's playing with AD, a top 5
and
player.
that's it. It's a two-man show. That's like
He's
saying, oh, Kobe couldn't be up there.
He couldn't, and they didn't give it to him.
Shaq couldn't be up
there.
there.
They gave Shaq 1 MVP when he was with Kobe, and Kobe was not a top 5 player yet. As soon as he was, they stopped giving it to him, and they started giving it to Tim Duncan and Kevin Garnett to keep it a beat. If we're gonna keep it a beat, I'm keeping it a beat.
Well, Kobe lost his one. He lost his own one. That time.
What we're doing, yeah.
That he fucked up one that he was gonna get. But I'm just saying, like, dog, you could have a two-man thing. You could have got it still. A 2-man thing you can get.
You can get
your stats are there, and your team's there.
But if we're going by stats
and your team's there,
if we're going by stats and team, though, Giannis outstatted him in every category except for 3-point shooting percentage. The team did better than the Lakers did. They did so good that Giannis was only playing 30 minutes a game. He sat majority of the fourth quarters. I had him on fantasy. I was pissed watching this guy play.
No, I feel you. I'm not saying. This is saying. I don't think that LeBron was saying that he didn't deserve it. LeBron was just more saying that he felt like
LeBron was feeling like he deserved it. You know how I know LeBron feels like he deserved it? Because Stack 5 put a post and said the real MVP. LeBron commented on it, yeah, whatever. Somebody else, anybody that's posted and said LeBron to be the MVP, LeBron has commented on it.
Of course, because he's a competitor. Like, yo, dog, like,
yeah, it should be. So
you're saying
that he should be the MVP.
If we were younger during the Jordan era, you would have hated Jordan, because that is an aspect of a competitor, bro. It doesn't mean that you're like you're a bullshit, you're an asshole, nothing. You want to be the best. You don't want to see that they're saying, yo, this guy's better than you. When all your goal is to be the best.
Can I ask you a question? So you see how everybody, like certain people like to say, if we're going by MVP, and LeBron should be the MVP every year, right? Can I ask you? So when Derrick Rose won MVP, you know why he won it, right?
He was balling that year.
He was balling. Chicago Bulls won 61 games. They were the #1 seed in the East.
He was balling.
And he was exactly. So he won MVP. So LeBron didn't get it, right? Which it made sense, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then LeBron won back-to-back. Then they gave it to Steph. With the Warriors, first year, Warriors won the championship.
When they went crazy with the 73 wins, whatever.
No, that wasn't 73 wins yet. That was the year they won the championship. They won like 65 games or something.
Okay.
Did Steph not deserve it?
Yeah, that was a breakout.
Okay, but people say LeBron should have won every year.
Who says who's people? Like, don't use LeBron's stats.
I'm not using I'm not just saying LeBron. I'm saying regular fucking people, bro.
No, but that's not what the people. That's not what the people with like real basketball knowledge are saying.
They are, because some of them are basketball players.
And some of them are LeBron fans, but on the average, the people that know, like,
some of them are analysts.
The analysts are not saying on average, yo, LeBron's supposed to win MVP every year. They say no, he's in a contention to be an MVP every year, but they don't say he's supposed to win it every year.
You don't listen to sports broadcasts, and you barely watch sports shows. Yes, they do.
Of course, I watch that shit. What are you talking about?
I said no, you don't.
You and A-Dub, this guy on my next homie, they love telling you about what you do.
Barely do.
Yo, fam, you don't brush your hair every day.
I didn't say that though.
You don't brush your hair every day. I can see you 2 times in here on the brush show, like, yo, you don't brush your hair every day.
You barely watch the sports shows though.
How do you know that?
Because you don't. Because every time
but like that's not the conversation, man.
The conversation is that people say this. So I said Steph, 73-9. Did Steph deserve it because they won 73-9? He deserved it, right?
Yeah.
The 1 year that LeBron deserved it, Westbrook won. And I do believe LeBron kind of deserved it that year because the Cavs were balling. And fucking the reason why Westbrook won though, we know why. He got triple doubles. No one's seen a triple double in forever. If we knew that Westbrook was gonna get triple doubles the next 3 years, they probably wouldn't have gave it to him. But he got a triple double, so they had to give it to him. Then Harden deserved one. Then they gave it to Giannis, and then there's this year with Giannis. Those are the last 5. Those are the last 6 MVPs. 5, and LeBron won the one.
So my question to you is: do you think all those people deserve the MVP over LeBron those years?
Because it's a regular season award. Yes, it's a regular season award. Steph Curry averaged how many points did he average? I don't remember exactly. I could look it up.
The 2 of them that I see that don't deserve it would be Westbrook and possibly the Harden one.
No, I think Harden deserved that one.
This is why I say Harden might not have deserved it. Because at the end of the day, yes, Harden did have his team did play well. He played well that season. But at the end of the day, like, Harden was not a well-rounded player to say this guy's an MVP. He's a scoring champion. He's a scoring champ. That's the season he had. You had a great offensive season.
Points a game.
You had a great offensive season, and you willed your team to the playoffs to get smoked like you usually do. But
it's a regular season.
I know it's a regular season award. I'm just saying, but like that's Harden's. That's the style of his game. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say like that year, what LeBron did with his team and his stats and everything was more of an MVP because he actually was a full rounded player.
One though, the only thing of the problem with that was the year that Harden won MVP. The Raptors were the number 1 seed. I think the Celtics were number 2. The Cavs were the number 4 seed. So they weren't even the best in the East. And the Rockets were like the 2nd seed in the West or something.
I think that was the year that LeBron settled enough games too, though. He settled. I think that's the first.
I think that was the first year where he said it wasn't the Groin. The Groin was the Lakers. Yeah,
it was the back.
I think it was the one where he said the back, but then he was in Miami working out with Wade. So he just took like 2 weeks off. He said, "Yo, fuck this, I'm off this."
I just need to chill for like 14 games and I'll be back. You know.
That's no problem. If you're going, I think what they should add as well, other than Finals MVP, I think they should add a playoff Most Outstanding Player award.
Yeah,
he is the best player in the league still today. As long as KD's not healthy, LeBron James is the best player in the league. Until I see KD next year, LeBron James is still the best player in the league. Because he is. But the most valuable player, and they fucked up with the Westbrook award, usually goes to one of the top 4 teams and the player that played the best on one of the top 4 teams. This is why Dirk won when he won. He was the number 1 team in the league. They won 69 games. And he was the best player.
For sure.
It's why when Kobe won, it was when the Lakers were the number 1 seed. When LeBron won, when he was with the Cavs, because they were the number 1 seed. It usually goes to you balling and being on a great team. It's like the argument.
Houston was number 1 seed that year.
No, they weren't. They're like number 2. And then he averaged 36 points a game. And it's because Chris Paul missed 20 games and they were
I just really
That's
feel
really
like,
what it was.
I really feel like there's a narrative where it's like they can't let the NBA know that it's dominated by one. Like they can't keep giving LeBron MVPs. They know that.
But so it's because it's a regular season award. That's all I really think.
Not even just that. Because if you have a player that's that good, that thing, and you don't have somebody that comes and hands down beat him, he's an MVP. Like every year they use LeBron as a stature of what an MVP is supposed to play like. Like if you play close to LeBron or what LeBron's doing or surpass that, you're in the talk. If you don't, then that's like this is what an MVP is supposed to be like.
Wouldn't it hurt LeBron James a lot more if he won MVP all those years and has the 3-6 record in the finals? Would they not kill him even more? Yeah, look at what they're doing to Giannis right now. Because you're MVP back to back.
Well, Giannis is not, because Giannis is he's premature. You know what I'm saying? Like Giannis to put it this way, Giannis is a great individual player, but he's not like a winner.
Yeah.
So that's why.
But like
you
I
get
said,
MVPs. Like MVPs are getting washed. That's all I'm saying. MVPs are getting the title of MVP is getting washed out because it doesn't
win at the end of the day.
It's too inconsistent. Sometimes it's about winning. Sometimes it's about.
So would you feel that? Would you feel that if they did the regular season, if they did the awards, let's say they ended the season, and in that time they did the awards for MVP and stuff like that, would you feel like it would be more worth it?
To be honest,
I think that's the problem. I think it's because you go in the playoffs, it fucks people up.
I think that since you just said it's usually the top 4 teams of the guy who gets the MVP, I think the playoffs should be included in that your decision. Because to be the best player in the league means you do it when it matters.
I feel you.
So it's like we
the most valuable player.
It is the most valuable player
during the regular season. It's not.
I know, but that's the thing. It's that I think it shouldn't be a season award. The most valuable player. That's like saying, for example, that'd be like you going to a tournament, right? Mm-hmm. And then right before it gets to like the second round, like on Saturday on a basketball tournament, they give out the awards for the round robin play. Mm. No, you wait to see who wins the motherfucking tournament and plays the best, and this guy's the MVP.
That's a good example, but kind of bad because it's 82 fucking games compared to.
I hear you, but I'm saying to say, yo, you are the best player of our league this year. I feel like the playoffs should be counted.
So when Kawhi and Iguodala won MVP in the finals, they're not the fucking best players.
But they wouldn't have got it. They wouldn't have got it. They could still get the NBA Finals MVP, but the Finals MVP.
So then the real fight then would be LeBron.
Thank you.
At that time,
it could have still been that guy.
Somebody else. I know, but do you want to accept that award when you lose? Because I
know
Giannis does not accept that award right now.
Steph could have got the MVP, and KD could get Finals MVP. Because over the whole year, you're gonna give it to Steph, but in the finals, KD made you guys fucking win, or vice versa, whatever, how you wanna play it. You know what I'm saying? But I just think because we've seen enough MVPs now that got to the playoffs and just
fizzled out.
Yeah, like
that's why I think they should give the award before the playoffs start. Because I think that's what judges a lot of people. Because before the season ends, people were saying, "Oh, it's Giannis," but because he got eliminated and then got the award, people are looking at it. So Giannis didn't deserve that shit. LeBron deserved that shit. LeBron's still playing. That's why I think if they do it, if they give a week off between regular season and playoff starting, it would flow better. You know what I'm trying to say? I think people would look at it less because it's like how you said Bradley Beal deserved to be in the All-NBA team, but the man's team won 20-something games. So your stats did not equate winning at all. It didn't help your team.
Yeah, for sure. Well, congratulations to Giannis anyways. He had a hell of a season.
Yeah, he deserved it for the regular season.
We'll see you in Toronto, Giannis.
Yeah.
We
know where it's at.
We waiting, bro.
You know where it's at. You already dealt with the Wisconsin cold, so you might as well follow
Just follow up here, bro.
And you know who brought you over here? Who's the reason you're in the NBA?
Your pops, Masai. Bro, there's
no. Hold on. Who's the reason Pascal's in the NBA?
His pops, big pops. Masai, yo,
you might as well follow it. Your family got rich because Masai seen the potential in you and brought you over here.
All I can say is this, bro. You know you're used to grow up in Toronto, fam. Get that Nigerian and Greek culture all mixed up. Come on.
And your kids will get some Caribbean culture in their life too.
And you got Ronnie Hollis Jefferson.
Your kids are gonna start saying Wagwan. He's gonna be like, what the fuck is Wagwan?
Yeah, you heard
Ronnie Hollis. What the fuck? What the fuck? What?
You got Ronnie Hollis Jefferson on the squad, bro. How could you go wrong, G?
Ain't no wrong with that shit.
Chris Boucher.
I fuck with Boucher, but
no,
fam.
Chris Boucher's my dog still.
He's my dog, but fam.
But yeah,
you need to say that shit. One last thing, we're gonna end this off. This guy said that I already told Langs to go home. What's the chance of Langs seeing that? 'Cause I ain't driving back to fucking Bayview to come all the way back to Oshawa.
That's a dove.
You know what it is? See the fucking vibes. More laid back episode this week. But for y'all ladies hating, you're still coming from your head top. You guys gonna see some shit to tell you guys to shut the fuck up. Because this guy's a good guy right here, okay?
I love the hate though.
A really good dude. You're a splendid guy. Splendid individual.
Anybody that's gonna base a full judgment on somebody they see over a screen, foolish. So
I know. Maybe y'all got the devil in y'all.
We all sharing opinions on here. If you're too weak for that, you know, just stay at home under your sheets. Keep watching the friggin' soap operas. You know, Young and the Restless soon come on.
Yeah, get a fucking life. Like, don't spend your fucking time commenting hate or commenting some bullshit on a fucking Instagram page. Like, I seen your pages. You guys are grown ass women with children and shit. Like, you guys should be feeding your kids, motherfucking minding your kids. Don't be minding no motherfucking podcast and niggas talking shit. You guys are grown ass mothers. Like, the fuck out of here.
Bro, you know what's so funny? I was saying to my homie too, I'm like, yo, you know what shit I see on Instagram or Twitter every day that I disagree with or don't like, and I just scroll past it? Like, for you to actually take time out of your day to deliver hate to somebody over something that they decided to put their time together and do,
you're pressed.
You're waste. Like, you know
Yeah.
what waste that is? Like, you're actually spent time out of your day to try and insult people. That's something that you didn't like. And all you had to do was do this with your finger. Are you watching? That's it. That would have been done.
Are you watching?
For life. For life, that's gone. That's crazy, bro.
See that? And then now you have to get your head roasted for everyone to see. And I'm going to make sure I drop this as a clip too.
Absolutely.
Fuck what you heard.
Yeah, already.
Yeah. So anyways, you already know. Kickin with Kelo Q. We got cookies to show it. You know the fucking vibes.
You know the fucking
Bah.
vibe. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you already know.
Bah.
Let me see that again.